Hey guys, it's IKEA. So, for International Women's Day, I wanted to share you a few facts that, unfortunately, I didn't really have the time to like go through some of this stuff, most of the stuff. So I'm just giving you some small fact. Well, not really small facts, but like a minimal amount of facts. So yeah. So tomorrow is March 8th, which is the actual International Women's Day for here. And not to mention is also known as Women's Rights Day and stuff like that. But in 1909 in New York, the Socialist Party of America, they made like International Women's Day as February 28th, or I think the last Saturday of the last Sunday of February, but not unfortunately shoes. But the International Women's Socialist Women's Conference suggested this day should be annual in 1910, and there were like a bunch of other countries that like agree completely because it's representing women's rights to vote, to hold the public office, and to stand against employment gender discrimination, and a whole lot more throughout these years, like ending violence, like any type of violence towards women, and even like communist countries such as Russia, China, and even other countries like Germany and Spain has celebrated it. But the United Nations, they began to celebrate International Women's Day in 1975, but they also made it a United Nations Day, which is really important, starting in 1977. So yeah, it should be really good for us women folk, as I like to say. But yeah, switching. I know I didn't have. I like I said, I know I didn't have much facts to put down, but if you have some more facts that you'd like to share, just comment on the video. And I wanted to share you a little surprise that I have. Because I know today is March 7th, but I I wanted to celebrate my own little celebrate with myself, my own little feminine features, even though I may not look as feminine as some people want me to be, but I honestly um I honestly like to be feminine sometimes, but other times I don't feel like I have to be feminine all the time. I'm just me. So, any any other girls who like to be feminine or masculine or even bits of both, kudos to you. Love you guys. I love you guys the way you are, unless you are discriminating for all the for you're discriminating people for all and judging people for all the wrong reasons. So, moving on to my little surprise. I was gonna wait for World Tarot Day to do this, but I thought now this is a good time as any, since like I said, this is like around International Women's Day, and March is the Women's History Month. So I got this new tarot deck. Yeah, it's called Our Tarot and is made by Sarah Shipman. Shipman. uh, Sometimes I get less, but what the hell? Yeah, I love how she designed her cards. Like I think it's sort of mixed media in a way. Like she used collages. Each card res- resembles well, shows a famous female icon who had helped make history, of course. So, but yeah, and also got a little quote by Emily Dickinson. So I'm gonna open this right now. So I'm gonna do a little tarot spread for you, but not too big, but just little one, but I'm sure you guys, some of you guys that are into tarot know this is the 3 card spread. So yeah, I love it. And this is the guidebook, well, like which female icons are on on each card. Like Joan of Arc, I noticed know that she's the Fool. Abigail Williams from the Salem witch trial, she's the devil and stuff. So yeah, I'm speaking of which, I'm gonna show you the each card in the deck. Yeah, some decks can be stacked, maybe stacked against us, but this deck is ours. I love that. Okay, it's really hard for me to open this while holding the phone in one hand. Wish I can put on some music right now, but unfortunately my phone isn't known for multitasking, so okay. So just bear with me. Okay. So I love this. This is the back of the card. Um, I love how Sarah designed this, and I should feel very lucky that I had enough money and time to like order this, cause I think Sarah, she's been sick for quite a while. I forgot how what she's sick on. I think she wouldn't say, but she's trying her best to like make some more of these decks, because I know a lot of women who was into tarot and a lot of women who are into women's history. They would die to have one of these. They would die to have one of these decks. So yeah, this design, it kind of reminds me of Ariana, the music video of Ariana Grande's "God Is a Woman." So yeah, gonna show you each card. I know this is gonna take a while, but what the hell? I think I have plenty of time before I go do my yoga session tomorrow. So, which is part of my celebration. I'm going to yoga brunch, so more to come soon on that. So, like I said, this is Joan of Arc, the Fool. So, Temple Grandin as the Magician. Hildegard of Bingen as the High Priestess. Nefertiti, the Empress. Oh, hail the Queen. Victoria is the Emperor. Now I love how how she also made female icons to be part of the male figures of the tarot, like this like the Emperor, for an example, because the Emperor is the Fool's father figure in a way. So Catherine of Aragon and the Hierophant. I always have trouble pronouncing that word, but yeah. Jane Addams and Ellen Gates Starr as the lovers. Yeah, I love that. Harriet Tubman, the Chariot. Katie Sanwia, the strength card. Emily Dickinson, the Hermit, which really resembles her, as well as Harriet Tubman's The Chariot. Elizabeth I, Wheel of Fortune. Mamie Till Mobley, Justice. I don't know who. You learn something new every day. Hypatia or Hypatia as the Hangwoman. So, gotta look her up. Frida Kahlo, Death. Another one of my favorites. Also because I love Frida, so love you. Shirley Chisholm as the Temperance. Abigail Williams, like I said, she is the devil. Annie Boleyn, the Tower. So, Anne Frank is the Star. I love her to death. Poor baby. I wish I would have known her. Mary Shelley, who was the author of Frankenstein, as the Moon. Sister Rosetta Tharpe as the Sun. Sophia Duleep Singh as Judgment. Amelia Earhart as the World. Another name I can't really pronounce at this moment. Well, maybe another time I'll go over the minor Akrina. Jeez. I'm just like really tired. I'm on spring break. I should feel lucky on that note because yeah, my brain is really starting to turn into mush until I get back home. I mean, to get back to school. See, yeah. As you guys noted, some of you guys already know that I have that I'm in Temple University now, and as I am still as I'm still majoring in theater, I'm now minoring in psychology. But because of me majoring into another department, they put me in clinical health psychology. So yeah, clinical and medical health psychology. So I'm planning on going to graduate school. I'm not so sure which one, but I wanted to go there for behavioral psychology instead, because I was actually more into that. But I'm actually feeling more confident now in the psychology courses than I do in my theater. But that was just mostly because I had to write so much. It's just like giving me a headache. So I could definitely use a break. Yeah. And my birthday is coming up soon on March 28th, which is also known as Lady Gaga's birthday as well. And I'm planning on doing a 50 facts about me 50 facts about me video, but like I gotta write some crap down because I might not remember how many facts do I have unless I write some stuff down and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I'm good. Yeah, after I just showed you the major Ocarina, I'll show you, like I said, I'll show you the minor Ocarina another time. But right now I wanted to go to like I said, after I'm done showing you at least majority parts of my tarot spread, I mean my tarot deck, I'm now going to do a tarot spread. So yeah, finally I'm just hoping that phone can just like be in balance. I haven't had one of those pop-up phone stands yet. So it's about time I should get a new phone anyway, so but soon enough. Yeah, so Lady Gaga, she's only 10 years older than me, so I would I wish one day I can hopefully I can meet her one day, because a friend of mine, he he's in New York. I'm not so sure if he's in New York right now as we speak, but yeah, he met Lady Gaga and she even signed his Born This Way CD, and I was like so envious of him. Shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. To the Cupid shuffle. Yeah, and some of you guys may know this, but I accidentally had broke a hand. Well, yeah, you may not notice it because luckily notice any scars, because luckily it wasn't too serious, but it came to the point when my hand was like really swelled up and everything. I had to pop the bone back in. So no, luckily it didn't go through the skin or anything. But I'm sorry, I'm grossing you out a lot. All right. this is what I do. Like after I shuffle and cut, or like between shuffling and cutting, I would just like put it to my head and ask any question you want. As speaking of which, I'm planning on like doing some tarot readings and stuff, so it can be like $1 per minute in a way. So yeah, it can be $1 a minute per minute, but I haven't really thought this through because, like I said, I've been busy with school and everything, and also I'm looking for a new job. So yeah, but it's time. So this 3-card tarot spread is also known as the Sun, Moon, and Star, or past, present, and future. But in this case, maybe I'd like to make this as a self-care, like a 3-card self-care spread. So the first one, so let's see. Yeah, so the first one is 7 of Cups, and the female icon is Eleanor of Aquitaine. So, and yeah, I always like to have tarot decks with books, because you just never know what kind of card are there representing sometimes. But I'll explain everything what I mean by that in on World Tarot Day. So cups. And this is a thick behind book. Okay, here we go. Okay. So what this card represents is what the first card represents is what you should be aware of. So upright, the upright stands for many options, wish for. Okay, I either need a new phone or this needs a bit more work. I'm sorry. So, like I said, this card represents what you be aware of. So, I'm not gonna tell you what my question is, or at least, well, this is, like I said, since this is for International Women's Day theme, I'm not only doing this reading for me, but also for you guys. So, which is why I'm sharing this with all of you. So yeah, the upright, the key themes for this upright card is many options, wish fulfillment, and dreams come true. So I'm hoping that'll be true. Not trying to sound pessimistic, but still. Now, usually when I do tarot, sometimes I do reverse, but sometimes I don't. But we're just gonna go with reverse, see what it says in reverse anyway. Doors closing, process of elimination, lack of options. So fingers and toes crossed that never happens. The middle card, or the second card, is Marilyn Monroe, 6 of Cups. So it stands for what to remember. So yeah, 6 of Cups. Key themes is nostalgia, fantasy, glamour, and talent if it's for upright. But if it's reverse, then sadness, being used or manipulated, or we're a bit naive. So what to remember? I think what we should be aware is, like, as long as we've been working hard to get what we need more than what we want, and not to mention we should remember we have the talent and our dreams to like fulfill that wish, to fulfill our wishes. So, and last but not least, what to remember. And what I think the third one, forgive me, my memory's a little fuzzy. As my friend would say, I have a memory span of a paintbrush. So I think the third one represents like what to watch out for. So yeah, definitely need to watch out for. So upright. This is the Five of Cups by Heloise, and it is maybe she is from this love story called Abelard and Heloise, and she's an educated nun, but she's in love with someone, but she can't possibly be in love with Abelard. So, but they died together. At least they were buried together in Paris. I think it's in Paris, but it's somewhere in France. But I read the love story, but it's a bit of vague memory of how the story happened. But I'm not gonna give you any spoiler alerts, because luckily I don't remember some certain facts at this moment. But yeah, if you want to know what how does the whole title spell, I'll also yeah, just ask me in the comments down below, and I'll type the title in for you. Okay, so moving on. Five of Cups. This is the third card, which is what you need to watch out for. Definitely. Yeah, so even though we should be aware that some of our wishes can be fulfilled, um yeah, and to know that to remember we also have the talent for it. We might need to be careful for loss, trauma, depression, or breakup, because everything comes with a sacrifice. But if it's reversed, then there's unexpected pathways, or just to move on, reclamation. And luckily, since I'm trying to explain what icons we're talking about. Luckily, Sarah Shipman, she wrote the biography of each icon and stuff like that. So yeah, so yeah, Abelard, he's a scholar himself, but Heloise, she's I think she was an educated nun in a way, but both of them cannot marry. So yeah. Well, I'll explain. Maybe I'll explain this to you another time. But in the meantime, I'll show you the website to this tarot deck and everything, just so you can see for yourself. So it is really good. I love this to death, and I thank you, Sarah Shipman, for making this for us, for tarot fans, for women's history fans, and everyone in between. So yeah. But yeah, I guess that's about it for tonight. Tomorrow morning, like I said, I'll be going to some yoga brunch so I can just like celebrate myself, because it's been a while since I've treated myself, since I've been in temple and like looking for jobs and everything. So hopefully, fingers, like I said, fingers and toes crossed, this wish fulfillment will happen. So, but I'm trying my best to watch out for this, because this is close to the tower. If any of y'all know what the tower represents, you get my drift. So, but yeah, that's about it so far. So thank you for tuning in, and happy International Women's Day and Women's History Month. I'll see you around. Bye.